Hey kids, good morning. Are you excited to learn new things in science today? Great. Today's lesson is about animal life cycles. Do you still recall what does it mean by life cycle? All right. So it's a series of changes that living things such as animals, plants and humans has to go through all throughout its lifetime. Few of the vocabulary words that you will learn today is animal life cycle. What does it mean? It is a series of stages an animal has to go through during its life. Another word that you will learn is about lynx. Lynx are cats that are related to tigers, lions, domestic cats, and jaguars. These cats are unique from their relatives because of their compact legs, stubby tail, and erect ears, topped with pointed black tufts of fur. So looking at its face, it actually looks or resembles like a cat. However, it's big. So it can't be found at home. It's not a pet. It's a wild animal. Are you excited to learn more? Great. So let's continue. Here is a guessing game to check if you have learned something about the baby's names. Okay, animal baby names. For sure you have heard of this. So this is just a review. How do you call a baby dog? Great. A baby dog is called puppy. What about a baby chicken? Excellent. It's called a baby chick. What about a baby sheep? Excellent. It's called lump. What about a kangaroo? Baby kangaroos are called joey. Excellent. What about a horse? A baby horse is called foal. And then baby cow is called cow. Very good. Notice that all the answers are actually in this column. All right. So here, I want you to look at this picture. Where did this bird come from? All right, it comes from eggs. A robin hatched from eggs. What about puppies? Dogs give birth to live puppies. What do dogs and robins have in common? All right, both of these animals go through changes, a series of changes in their lifetime. However, it's not the same. The stages that they are undergoing are not the same because birds come from eggs and then puppies are live puppies, okay, or dogs come from live puppies. Now I need you to identify word or words that show differences between life or animals life cycle in this paragraph. I will be reading it for you. Most animals have male and female parents, but not all animals reproduce or have young in the same way. Birds and some fish, reptiles, and amphibians lay eggs. Other animals, such as mammals, give birth to live young. These early stages are part of each animal's life cycle. Do you notice few words that you have understood or that are different in this paragraph? All right, it is being highlighted that not all animals reproduce or have young on the same way or in the same stages. So you will learn more about that in the next slides. So this is a link, and the mother gives birth to live cubs. The baby lynx are called cubs. Then it developed into a young lynx, and then an adult lynx, and then it starts to give birth to live cubs again. So this is the kind of stages wherein the lynx are undergoing all throughout its lifetime. Another is ostrich. Ostrich actually belong to the birds family. However, it cannot fly because it's the heaviest bird. It cannot fly because of its heavy weight. So the ostrich, by the way, lay very large eggs. And an ostrich chick depends on its mother to bring it food. So after these eggs hatch, it becomes baby ostrich. And then after this stage, they will grow to be an adult ostrich. So how many stages does an ostrich undergo? There are only three stages for ostrich. Another is a horse. So a horse or an adult horse will give birth to a young foal. And then it grows to become a yearling. And then later on, it becomes an adult horse. So it's somehow the same as the lynx. They didn't come from egg. Now the life cycle of a frog. Frog has to undergo many changes all throughout its lifetime. It comes from eggs and then embryo, and then a tadpole without the legs, the tadpole with two legs, and then it began developing four legs, which is called a tadpole, and then it becomes an adult frog. So how many stages does the life cycle of a frog have? So there are 6 stages. Great. Now, metamorphosis. Let us learn a new word today. Metamorphosis happens in an insect or amphibians. So it is the process of transformation from an immature form to an adult form in two or more distinct stages. Notice that this is a butterfly, an adult butterfly. A butterfly comes from egg. Later on, it develops into a larva, and then a pupa, and then it develops into an adult. This is what we call metamorphosis for insects and amphibians. This is their cycle. So there are two types of metamorphosis. First, we have this complete metamorphosis. When we say complete, it is a physical changes in the development of certain insects that include egg, larva, pupa, and adult stages. As you can see, the butterfly has the 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. This is what we call complete metamorphosis. So another example for complete metamorphosis is a bug, ladybug. So it comes from egg and then a larva, it develops into a pupa and then an adult ladybug. Another type is the so-called incomplete metamorphosis. Why incomplete? Notice that in this picture there are only 3 stages. It comes from egg. Later on, it develops into a nymph, which really looks like the adult. However, its wings is not that shredding. Okay, it's not that big. When we say incomplete metamorphosis, it is a change in body form with 3 stages. So egg, nymph, and adult. Compared to the complete metamorphosis, it has egg, larva, pupa, and adult. So again, our objective in this lesson is that you will learn some animal life cycles. Now, what are some animal life cycles that you know? All right, I would be glad to read your comments down below. For your homework in science, this is actually found in pages 110 to 112. So your project is to prepare materials and bring it in school during your face-to-face learning. Those who chose online, you will just send details or pictures of what you have done and send it to me so that I can check it. So your project actually is life cycle of living things. So you can choose either plant or animal in this. These are just actually examples. You can choose your own material, you can choose your own design. You can choose whether you want a life cycle of plants or animals. So that is your call. These are just examples for you to have idea of what is the project all about. Another examples are this. Yeah, this is a plant life cycle. So if you wish to do animals, then that's your call. If you wish to do plants, then that would be great. So all you have to do for those who are coming to school for the blended learning, you bring your materials when during your schedule. Okay? If you have any questions about this project, all you have to do is send me a message. I hope you learned a lot today in science. Have a great day.